Yo, we coming hard.
We outside in the city that never sleeps, so whenever the Knicks compete, they go hard like the blood in the garden. The part of the interruption, which is far, it makes me all talk. We going hard like construction, walking in the streets of New York. We outside on that Friday night Nick shit, cause we dripping and Nick drip, cause you know this is about the real as they get. It's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. There's no propaganda, no we stand on business for the Knicks fans. Me and S making it happen in the streets of Manhattan. We peeping the action right before the Knicks in the heat. Getting practice, it's game time. We up with the world most famous arena. It's about to lock your team up. After we serve it just like a subpoena. You know the demeanor, Knicks fans feeling real giddy and litty. Cause the New York City gritty committee to beat the city by 50. We're about to get into some Sabino, my water and 4 lanes light. With a smart water, I can play the order with my smart device. And the city so nice, they ain't even try to get a poppin'. And the Apple rotten, and the whole metropolitan stopping on their Apple Watch. Let's get to talk the team streaming on YouTube.com. But you do the good moves, we spot on, drum and bomb. When the cop, we got spots and dropping that hot shit. The content that we have written up in your head. Enough said, you know, it's us still the guard Knicks about to get in their bag. It was like a cat to fight back to the triad with jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.
Yo, salute everybody. What's good? What's good? What's good? Knicks Real Talk, the pregame show, early edition. For the reason I had some business to take care of later on today, so I had to get in early today. But first and foremost, salute to everybody in the building. Shop Powell will be back in the building. He's dealing with his technical difficulty, but we here, ladies and gentlemen. What a beautiful day today, man. Knicks made a trade that I thought wouldn't happen. I've been talking about the trade for the last 3 months, and man, when I wake up this morning and find out that they made the trade that I thought they was gonna make. Look, this is a beautiful day to be a Knicks fan, ladies and gentlemen. So we're going to get into all that. We're going to break it all up and down, man. I know we got a lot of trade noise out there already all day today, but we want to get in here and get it popping as well. First and foremost, salute to everybody in the chat. What's good? To my man Frank Monto, Darren, Sister BX, Chris. I'm going to throw the link up there pretty soon, man. You want to get in, you're more than welcome. And Andrew, what's good, my man? They did win that trade deadline, ladies and gentlemen. No first-round picks. Had to give up. I gave it the worst of our 2000, my second-round picks, the 28th and the 29th picks, which don't even affect anything right now. So overall, I just think today was a beautiful day to be a Knicks fan, man. We got 2 snipers in the building, 2 playmakers. The both of that second unit when we get fully healthy, ladies and gentlemen, this New York team going to be a problem. They are going to be a problem. I'm telling you right now, these cats going to be oh my God, I can't even say enough about this thing. But let's hope that we get healthy. And these cats can find a way to jail before the playoffs get here. But, man, we got 3-point shooters all over the place, knockdown, playmakers, you name it, we got it. I'm really excited about this thing, ladies and gentlemen. So salute to the Knicks front office to make the trade that they made to get these guys in here and to boost this team to get them stronger. So let's hope that Randall, Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson can get more healthy. But, I wasn't surprised. But I'm surprised because these are 2 guys that I wanted, and we literally got them, so I can't say enough. But let me bring my partner here and real quick. Chop Powell, what's good, my brother?
You hear me, Divine?
I hear you, my man.
All right, salute to you, Divine. Salute to the chat. I'm got internet freaking things going down. The jig is up over here, so I'm trying to work it out. I see you now. You moving, Divine?
Yeah, I'm moving.
Okay, I still can't see you moving. As long as you hear me, as long as the chat hear me, let's get it.
Yes, sir. Real talk, man. Salute to everybody in the chat. Like I said, man, yeah, what an exciting day to be a Knicks fan, ladies and gentlemen. Trade deadline, we were wondering what the Knicks were going to do, and they made some moves. They made some moves to make their team stronger and better. And I just think that is so nice of what they did, man. Like I said, and I got to say it again, salute to the New York Knicks front office for doing all this wheeling dealing with Anunoby. He got it without relinquishing any first-round picks. Man, it just you got to get them cast their flowers, man. I'm real talking. I'm happy about it, man. Let's see if this thing can come together and gel like glue, man. Come together like Voltron and all that, and try to get the thing going in a second, later on when everybody get healthy. But what a beautiful thing to have, man. This is a tough team to deal with, man. These cats to me are pretty much they contenders. They are contenders, ladies and gentlemen, because they're not weak nowhere. The New York Knicks fully healthy is not weak nowhere. I just think that is amazing, man. And in a year and a half, we done turned this roster over. And you got to be really, really be happy about it, man. And if you look at what I'm looking at right now, you look at these guys right here, that team right there, that's deep, ladies and gentlemen. And that don't even got Deuce McBride in it. If that's your starting lineup up top, Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Randall, Hartenstein, or you got Alex Burks, Josh Hart, Bogdanovich, Precious Achua, and Mitchell Robinson, that's a solid 10-man rotation right there to go into the playoffs, man. And if them cats can stay healthy, I just think that is on. It is on. I'm excited. I cannot be more happy for the New York Knicks and the fan base and the city. We know. Salute to my man Quentin Grimes. Salute to all these guys, man. I know them our youngsters, man. We love them all and everything like that, man. But I think the Knicks is about their business right now, and I see this coming. You know what I mean? And I hope all these guys go out there and shine. I hope Quentin Grimes gonna be well out there. I love to see him and Jaden Ivey in that backcourt together. That's gonna be something to think about as they move forward. And with that team out there, before the New York Knicks, what I'm looking at on that screen right now, that's murderous, bro, right there. Look at 40% from downtown Jalen Brunson, 40% from downtown Alex Burke, 40% from downtown DiVincenzo, 40% from downtown Bogdanovich, and Deuce McBride shooting 40 from downtown. But other than there's two more guys in the league that's shooting over 45 from downtown. These two have to be the two of them guys. 4 guys in the league doing what they're doing. These 2 guys right here in that category shooting that well from downtown. So I just think that this is amazing, man. It really is amazing. Shot power to see that ammo right there. And you got it right there, bro. So I'm excited, man. I can't say enough about that, man. Let's hope that these cats can gel and get together, make it happen for sure. Your mic. Oh, that's me. That's your mic, Sha. Oh shit! What happened? Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little technical difficulty, but Sha be back in the building, man. I don't know what happened right there, but he'll be back though. But and I will open up the panel later on. Chris, if you want to get in, sister, you're more than welcome as well. I'll throw that up in a minute because we're gonna forget about all the other stuff. We're just gonna talk about the game tonight and the game today. But overall, man, you gotta be solid happy. Frank Montos, we didn't get who we wanted, but I was looking at these guys right here to what we do have. I had my eye on this combination for a while. I just thought that you bring these 2 guys in here. You bring the two guys in here. We didn't get who we wanted, but I was looking at these guys right here to what we do have. I had my eye on this combination for a while. Somewhere. Yeah. Shall you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm having this breakdown right now. This is just terrible right now. I don't even know what's going on. But the one thing I do want to say is salute to the front office. If you can hear me, we got to salute to this front office and Leon Rose for what he's done for this team this year. The acclamation of getting DiVincenzo this year. The acclamation of getting Precious Achua this year. The acclamation of getting OG Anunoby this year. Man, this guy's if he's in the running for executive of the year, I don't know what's going wrong.
Yeah, real talk. That front office is they are doing the damn thing, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, these cats did all this maneuvering and without giving up first round picks. I can't say it enough. It's just simply amazing, man. Salute to Brock Aller, William Wesley, Leon Rose. I mean, Klein, Perrin, you name it, up and down the ladder. Even James Dolan, man. Salute to all them guys, man. They have really turned this team around in a year and a half. They done went from, trying to figure out the young guys that we got to bringing in literally bona fide NBA players who not scared of the moment. They've been there. They've done that. Alex Burks was with us in 2020, 21. And you can't say enough about that, man. But here's the thing with Giddy, you got to remember Alex Burks though. That you got to remember he's doing that on a losing team though. You know what I mean? Their team wasn't going nowhere. It's different if you're doing that on a team when you got guys like we got now. Alex Burks had to do that on a team that wasn't that good. Literally with the bottom of the lower echelon of the NBA, basically. So it's a difference with Alex Burks shooting with the Detroit Pistons, where Alex Burks going to shoot with the Knicks. Because first of all, that team ain't no way even close remotely good as the Knicks. So now he might have had a lot of pressure trying to carry that team because they didn't have a lot of winning ball players there. Alex Burks don't got no pressure in New York. He just can come in there, back up Jalen Brunson. it's almost like Jalen Brunson going out, damn it, Jalen Brunson coming back in. You know what I mean? Because, you know, them numbers will go up. I just think that had a lot to do with the team he was playing on. You know what I mean? And, you know, and find a rhythm when you got Jaden Ivey, Cade Cunningham, you got a lot of guys that, you know, he kind of had to let them get their shine. You know what I mean? He had to get their shine. Alex Burks is a certified bucket getter. I guarantee that 39% won't be 39% in New York because he's going to have guys around him who when he playing, like, you don't have to worry about nobody keying on Alex Burks when you got Bogdan there and Josh Hart and, you know, whoever the case may be. So it's going to be a different story. I think let's see how it plays out. I understand where you're coming from with it. I do. But I understand the Burks move very well because it's all about where the Knicks are trying to go. To me, ladies and gentlemen, is that you got to have champion. You got to have playoff experience. And what does Alex Burks do? He is a playmaker. He's a playmaker. So we need playmakers and knockdown shooters. I mean, I think that was phenomenal, man. I've been looking for this trade for the last 3 months because Alex Burks know the system. He know how to play in Tibbs' system. He can get buckets. I mean, the dude can get buckets. You know. So I do think, you know, it's really about what the Knicks are trying to do right now. And here's the difference than Alex Burks to me. And as much as I love Quentin Grimes, everything, Alex Burks is going to be a consistent player. Consistent, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that was my pet peeve. 1 minute you scored 19. The other next 5 games you scored 2, 3, or 4, or 5. You know what I mean? But you got to remember what happened to the Knicks last year in the playoffs. It showed with our younger talent. They wasn't ready for that. So, you know, I do think that has a lot to do with it. In that sense, man. So let's see how it goes, man. But I'm not mad at this thing, man. I really like what's going down. Let's hope that they can get it popping. And if they do, then we'll be okay. So I'm pretty much not too concerned about it at all. Let's just go out here and see if Knicks can get it popping, man. I think they will. If they do that, then we'll be okay. You know, and I think we will. I'm really truly not concerned about it. I just hope that they can go out there and just play good Knick basketball. They gel, the camaraderie get there, the chemistry get there. No selfish ball players there. They're gonna be on it, man. I'm really super excited about it. Let's see how it goes. We can't say nothing until it all go down, but I do believe this team. I'm with Kendrick Perkins on this joint, man. Listen, the Knicks is contenders, ladies and gentlemen. They are contenders. If everything go right with the health, the and all that good stuff, Anunoby can get back. If Randall can get back, Mitchell Robinson can get back, and Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Randall, and Mitchell Robinson is a lot to deal with. You know what I mean? It's a lot to deal with. Then you add on top of that, whether it's Deuce McBride and Alex Burks, then Josh Hart, Bogdan, and whether it's Mitchell Robinson or Hartenstein or Precious Achiuwa, whatever the case may be, they solid all the way around. There's not a weak spot on the New York Knicks team. Not a weak spot on that team. So we got to feel good about that. I think it's awesome. It really is awesome, man. But good move overall, man. It won't mean nothing until we get out there and play the game. But I can tell you this right here. When you go to the playoffs, you need guys who won't shrink. Let me put it like that. Bogdan averaged 18 points a game in the playoffs over his career, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in his career in the playoffs. Alex Burks can get buckets in the playoffs. You know what I mean? So I'm happy with that. We won't have that problem like we had last year. Look what happened last year when we went to the playoffs. We had guys who didn't show up. You know, whether it's the pressure or whatever, this or that. You know, it's a different atmosphere right now. So let's see how it goes, man. Let's hope that it all work out to its best. And the New York Knicks get it popping. But other than that, I'm happy with the whole thing, man. Let's get it. Salute my man Drip More in the building. Drip More, not less. G Money in the building. Darren, salute to you, my man, as well. Freight Matos, everybody, salute to you guys, man. But obviously, I think the Knicks were the biggest winners at the trading deadline to me. Not a lot of people did. Not a lot of things went down, but I do think that the Knicks was one of the biggest winners in the trading deadline. And I do think that's going to pay dividends. We had a good defense already, so we wasn't questioning that. What we needed was guys who can come off the bench and fill it up. And to me, we brought 2 guys in off the bench who can literally fill it up. I mean, and what more can you ask for? You got what you needed, and not what you wanted. You got what you needed. So overall, I'm happy, and I think everybody else should be happy, man. This team is deep, man. They are a deep squad. Yeah, hey, Drip More, I'm with you, man. I can't wait till they full steam ahead too. And when they are healthy by the end of March or going into the last 20 games of the season, whatever, Yeah, I would send him to Darren, but I think Brunson want to play tonight though. That's his old team. I don't know if he's gonna play with the game time decision, but I got a feeling he's gonna want to play just due to the fact it's Luke and them. You know what I mean? And they gave us the business last time we played them. So I think they're gonna want to probably go in there and try to win that game. I think Alex Burks gonna play tonight. I think BB was a game time decision. So we'll see, man. And how it goes. Yeah, you're right, Chris. All of them have something to prove. All of them, and that's what's so interesting about it. They all want to win something. Now we got players. Every player on there, I think they searching for that ultimate prize. You know, that ultimate goal. And I do think we're gonna get it, man. Frey Model said $20 million non-guaranteed contract and 8 first-round picks. The divine time to go. Absolutely. That's why people. That's what it's about right there, Frey Matos. You get to pick up that contract so you can put it in the trade next year because it'll be expiring. Oh my goodness! And then you still got I don't know what you do with Hartstein. He comes off the books. You know, you're going to be sitting there pretty with all the draft picks, man. This is some tough stuff to deal with right now, man. So let's see how it goes, man. It still is, you know, it ain't nothing. It's on paper, but once he start playing, we see how it goes. This is coming together nicely. Leon has just started. You at facts, Andrew. He out here is, man. He really is doing the damn thing, man. Right now he got to go down as executive of the year to me. So far. I mean, he making moves without giving up first round picks, and he getting up some talent. He getting talent in here, and that's amazing to me. You doing all this, and you giving up talent. You picking up talent, not giving away draft picks. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Pardon me for that. Or Alex Burks, I think they got Bogdan game time decision, so I think they probably is playing Drip more because he's game time decision. I put that in our itinerary in a minute when we go through the game for tonight. And they don't have Alex Burks on there, so he must be playing. They must be playing though. So. Fabian, I ain't got no problem with that. I think Knicks and Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals. I'm about to book that ticket, bro. Real talk. I'm about to book that ticket, and we'll see how it goes. But I really like what we're doing here, man. I'm super excited, man. Like I said, you know, I know we should be giddy. I know we lost some players that we love, man. Don't get me wrong. RJ Barrett, quickly now, and Quentin Grind out forever, our young guys, man. But you know what? Like I always said earlier, Knicks trying to fight for something different. They going for something different now. You know, they done been to that development stage. That's why we haven't drafted in the last couple of drafts. Because we like, listen, we about to turn this thing over and get ready to go the other way. And now we sit in a position when we got Jalen Brunson. I'm like, okay, Knicks about to get ready to go for this thing. And sure enough, they put themselves in a period. Not only that, Tiz been here 4 years. We already got a chance to go to the finals. They built this thing methodically, piece by piece, and now they put ourselves in a position to get ready to fight for it. To go to the finals. So even if you get to the Eastern Conference Finals and don't make the finals, you best believe over the summer when we go bring in that other piece that we need. And I don't know, man, this team is scary to me right now. That I think they can damn near win the damn thing. They got firepower all over that lineup, bro. DiVincenzo knocking down for 40. My man Brunson knocking down for 40. Boban knocking down for 40. I mean, Alex Burks knocking down for 40. This shit just don't stop. You know what I mean? It's good to see. And you got one of the number one defense of teams in the NBA. So not only that we can slow people down, but we can score with anybody. That's what's more impressive about this trade to me, that our defense is our defense. They've been stellar all year. I mean, the second half of the season. But now we can stop people, but we just about going to be able to score on anybody. Shop House, you in the building. I see you, my brother. You there?
Man, my internet is acting retarded today, man.
You back in the building, my brother. Talk to the people about this trade, man. What you think about this thing, man?
I'm you know, we went from we went from Murray to Brown to Clarkson to Burks, Bogdan. Then we went back to Brown. Then there was some chatter about some other guys. Then we start talking about in the who we got in the trade. I mean, in the buyout market. Then it got hot again once the Leon Rose and Paul had that talk. Then it went back to DeAndre Murray. But you stayed consistent about it, Devon, about getting Bogdan, and we got him now here. And I just can't wait to see how this team can get themselves together and get some games under their belt to see how they can contend for the rest of this year.
Yeah, real talk. Let's look at this roster right now as it's perfectly constructed. If you look at where we at right now with this thing, ladies and gentlemen, We bought an Alex Burks 1 year, $10 million. We bought a Bogdan 2 years, $20 million. Obviously, you know that one is non-guaranteed. We sent out Archer Nakano. We sent out Quentin Grimes. We sent out Malachi Flynn, and we sent out Evan Fournier. Happy for Evan Fournier, he get to go somewhere and play, or even if they move Evan Fournier to another team, who knows? But right now, we 3.1 million under the tax. We are under the total cap 162.1. We have 160 for the roster, so we're still under that threshold. That threshold, that's good. But if you let's look at what he brought in for us, and I would say this here, viewer profile, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here, 20 points a game, ladies and gentlemen, 20 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Kid's a deadly shooter from out there. He could knock the ball down from down there anywhere. He just that good. So if you look at what he's doing right now, he having a pretty good season, man. 20 a game, 20 points a game, and that might go down a little bit because now he got a lot of more firepower around him, and that's what I was saying about Burks. Burks his numbers might be more better because he got better players around him. You know, though there was a talented roster down there down in Detroit, up in Detroit. I apologize. There was a talented roster, but they wasn't a winning roster. Now you get the going there, Alex Burks coming in for whether it's DiVincenzo or he's coming in for my man Jalen Brunson. He don't have no pressure. I just like that. Bodan 6'7". I like that, man. But look at that 3-point numbers, ladies and gentlemen. 4.15, 39. I mean, he's just a straight sniper. The cat can shoot the ball, score, play, make. All around, he just good free throw shooter. 86%, almost 80% this year. So overall, I just think that was a good move for the New York Knicks to acquire that man right there. And I think the best is yet to come. So I think that was a big move for the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, to go and get him. Oh, I apologize for that. Let me get back to the. I didn't mean to take that off the screen, ladies and gentlemen. I'll put that back up there. But I think overall that was just a great move for the New York Knicks. And I'll get into the other one next. He said Joe Harris, Killian Hayes, Wade by Detroit, buyout market. You know, I don't know if the Knicks going to make any more moves, Frank Monto. I really don't. I don't even know if they're going to make any more moves. I think this team, if the way they're presently constructed right now, I don't have a problem with neither one of them, neither. I just don't think they're going to do anything. I think the Knicks look pretty much where they at. I think they're going to stick to where they at unless we hear something that Randall and Anunoby might be prolonged a little more, or they might not do this and that. Then I can see them making it happen. But man, if they get any stronger than this, it's gonna be crazy, man. Yeah, facts, agent, man. We panned out well in this trade. We gave up the them picks that we gave up was so awesome because they were the 2028 pick, one of Detroit's and one of theirs, and with the 2029 pick. So them were the worst of the picks that we had, and that's what's pretty awesome about it, man. Agent, they didn't give up anything, man. One of the guys was a rotation player, and the other guy wasn't even playing, except for Malachi Flynn. He was sporadically. So I have to feel good about what they did, man. I just thought they did the right thing here, and I was looking for this trade for the longest. And let's see how it goes, man. That all don't mean nothing now until you get on the floor and make it happen. But I do think that they'll be okay with what they did. I really like what they did, man. And let's hope that they can put it all together and let it form like Voltron and get it popping. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it's going to boil down to. And I think they will. Let's see how it goes, man. But salute to everybody in the chat as well. Thank y'all coming. I know y'all been on a lot of streams all day. I know this is big news today, trading deadline day and everything. But we appreciate y'all coming up here in the building. Y'all power trying to work out the technical difficulties. So I'm going to hold it down while I can and do the best I can. So you hear me rumbling a lot, I apologize. But you know I got to keep the show going. But, man, I tell you what, man, what do y'all got to think, man? How do y'all actually feel about the trade? I know I feel good. This is the one I wanted. It was the one I wanted because I thought it was what the Knicks needed. And I just thought that they did the right thing, man. Agent, you dead on. The Knicks ended up with 2 snipers, both excellent. That's what I mean right there. They literally got what they needed without messing with that starting lineup right now because the way DiVincenzo playing basketball right now, that camaraderie that they have in that starting lineup is awesome. I mean, him and Brunson, and now when Anunoby and Randall get back, Mitchell Robinson, Hartenstein, deep team. Knicks deep. I mean, they are deep. And what's so great about it, now they can go retool with the Quentin Grimes of the world. They can go retool with the Quickleys of the world. They can go retool with the guy because they got a lot of picks. So really, you could go get another Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen. You can go get another quickly. You can go get another. You can go get these guys again. You know what I mean? That's because they were 25th picks and so on and so on. You can go get another Obi Toppin. So I think what the Knicks did was like, listen, we're going to stack the team to be contenders, but we still got enough tools in the shed to replenish the roster as the years go on. Like right now, from 2024 to 2030, Knicks can replenish that whole team. And the way Brock Allen making moves with this stuff is pretty amazing to me. You know, this cat making moves that I wouldn't even think that could be pulled off in the NBA, man. How can you get Anunoby, Bogdanovich, and all these guys without giving up first-round picks? If that's not wheeling and dealing, playing chess, not checkers, I don't know what to say. That's what happens when you got a competent front office, where it's no more just to buy a guy to get him, see if he can plug him in. And no, the Knicks built a culture. They got a coach who can establish a culture. They got an identity, play hard on the defense side of the ball, rebound, do all this stuff. And when you got the ball, when you open, you shoot it. Yeah, so, I'm pretty excited, man, about this thing, man. And we'll see how it goes. But it all starts tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The new era in the New York Knicks, the new era of the New York Knicks starts tonight. It starts tonight. And this is the new era, it's a new time. And we in a 4th seed with all this decimation and how would I say, injuries, and we still right there, tied for 3rd. That's amazing. That is amazing. I mean, it's almost like you got to get a Knicks then every accolade that's out there. Jalen Brunson probably going to be in the MVP conversation. DiVincenzo could be in a most improved player. My man, we got Tom Thibodeau right now. Think about it too. He probably wound up being coach of the year. With a roster that's depleted like this, he's still 3rd in the East. Then you got you probably got the front office back to be executives of the year. Because I think that's how pretty special that this is that we got going on right now. So I am super excited. I hope all you guys are, man. And we keep this thing going, and I think we'd be okay. And we'll see how it works out from there. But other than that, man, what a beautiful day. It's just a beautiful day overall. We didn't lose a lot. We gained a lot. I know we're gonna miss Quentin Grimes, ladies and gentlemen, because but one of the better young defenders in the game right now. But I'm glad that he got a chance to go be able to play. Now this cat might be able to start now. You know what I mean? So him and Jaden Ivey could build some camaraderie, some chemistry there. They let Killian Hayes go. So I'll love to see Jaden Ivey and Quentin Grimes in the backcourt together. You know what I mean? Just like I love to see IQ, RJ, and Scotty Barnes. You want all these guys to flourish. And I think they got ample opportunities to extend his career. Now Quentin Grimes got a chance to go get a bag somewhere else while not feeling that he got to play second fiddle to somebody. And he had his chances, but it was the right move to me. It was the right move because this cat, Alice Burks, make no mistake about it, they going to show up. Him and Bogdan going to show up to me. So I think it's all good. Salute to my man, D Nice, man. Salute to you, my brother. What's good, D? Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Real talk, man. Like I said, Shop House will be in, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, he's just trying to get his service together and all that good stuff. But overall, good trade, like I put up there earlier. Big win for the Knicks. Big win. I mean, and we'll see how it goes. Now we just got to go through the test and put it out there. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I know we wanted Devontae Murray. They talked about that, but I kind of see the Knicks like they didn't want to put that $25 million salary on the books. I think that's why they did it, and nobody else did it. So it looked like he's not leaving. I think the Pelicans were still in the hunt for him. So I do think that's it, man. My man Drew Matz was good, my brother. Salute. Drew Matz below. Am I saying it right, Drew Matz? Hope I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I apologize, but salute to you, Drew Matz. Appreciate you coming in, my man. Real talk. Y'all make sure y'all hit that button, man. Don't cost you nothing. Like and subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. We in a building. Divine, Shot Powers. It's a pregame show. Knicks, Dallas Mavericks at the World Most Famous Arena tonight. Kyrie Irving, Luka Doncic coming in the building tonight. Knicks, hopefully they won't be too short-handed, but I still think I want to see how this thing go down tonight. And if these guys get to play tonight, I think that's going to be fine as well. Yeah. Hey, that's facts right there, Aiden. He won't, man. He know the system, and that's why I think people sleep on why this is a big trade. It's a seamless transition. You know what I mean? Somebody who already kind of can get acclimated real fast. You know what I mean? Now I agree with you on that, but brother, that was a good look. I wanted this one. That brother's certified. We got Delaware Jordan. Now we got MJ Burks. We got two Jordans in the building. Delaware Jordan and my man DiVincenzo, and we got MJ Burks. So it looks like it's gonna be panning out pretty well, man. But we don't know nothing until we get on paper. Get on the court and make it happen. On paper, I think the Knicks is legit. They were legit before they got this trade done. It was a trade that they needed. this was the trade that they needed. You know what I mean? And I think like I'm like Kendra Perkins. Kendra Perkins, I was listening to him on BSPN today. He's like he like this, man. Knicks is contenders, and I think he 100% on with that. I think that's you can't do too much against the Knicks this year. You can't double team too many guys on that team because you got straight knockdown ballers. You know what I mean? So I think overall we just got much better this year. So salute to the Knicks, man. Real talk. Let's get it, man. But yeah, other than that, we got a game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We could talk about the trade stuff all day, and I don't want to bore y'all with all that. But we do got a game tonight against the Dallas Mavericks. Let's hope we can go in there and see how we're going to compete against these guys with a depleted roster. Let me put up our itinerary right quick, and we'll talk about what's going on in the game. Then we get back to some more trade talk. But let's get the pregame stuff out the way. For us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, the New York Knicks, the Dallas Mavericks, 7:30 TNT. Let's go and get it. They go to team stats. New York Knicks is 33 and 18. They 28 and 23. They 8th in the West. We tied for 3rd in the East, basically. They 14 and 10 away. We 19 and 6 at home. Their offense rating is 11th in the association. Ours is 7th. Their defense is 22nd. Ours is number 6. They did get Daniel Gafford in them, so they might get better there because they picked up Daniel Gafford and somebody else. I can't recall who it was. They net rating is 17th. Ours is 3rd in the association. So, but that might change as the time go on. Luka's numbers is ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. This cat, 35, almost 35 a game, almost 9 rebounds, almost 10 assists. This man is a damn walking triple-double on a regular. So, you always got to watch out for his antics because that cat can get buckets. Jalen Brunson, but he moving up the ladder, ladies and gentlemen, 27 points a game, 4 rebounds, almost 7 assists. He playing good basketball for the New York Knicks. Team leaders, obviously, Luka Doncic winning every category for them guys. Rebounding, points, rebounding, and assists. Jalen Brunson is rebounding and assists for us. Mitchell Robinson obviously hasn't been playing, but we're going to put Hartenstein in that situation. Last 5 games, ladies and gentlemen, they are 3-2. They beat the Nets. They beat the 76ers. They lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. They lost to the Timberwolves, and they beat the Orlando Magic. We 4-1 in the last 5 games. We beat the Grizzlies. We lost to the Lakers. We beat the Pacers. We beat the Utah Jazz, and we also beat the Charlotte Hornets. Matchups, previous game on 11th about a month ago, Kyrie Ever had 44, Randall had 32, but we didn't have a couple of guys in that game as well. And we lost that game by 4 points. Hartenstein had 15 rebounds. Brunson had 8 assists. Kyrie Ever had 10. Kyrie the one won that game from that game. He was doing the damn thing. The drip tonight, they in a dark blue. We're in a white drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for the New York Knicks. Projected starters for the Dallas Mavericks tonight: Kyrie, Josh Green, Luka, Derrick Jones Jr., and Maxi Kleber. For the New York Knicks tonight, projection: Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, Pressure Achua, and Hartenstein. Let's see if that might change. We don't know if Jalen Brunson is going to play tonight. Other than that, then that's pretty much going to be that. Injury report, ladies and gentlemen: Luka going to be a game time decision. Dante Exum out. Kyrie game time decision. Maxi Kleber game time decision. Derrick Lively the second going to be out. For the Knicks, they got Anunoby out. Bogdan game time, Jalen Brunson game time, Julius Randle out, and Mitchell Robinson out. Pretty much, and Jericho Sims a game time decision, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much our itinerary for the night. So let's see how it goes and everything like that. After that, man. But I'm really looking forward to this game tonight, man. I think it's gonna be one hell of a game. If we Knicks go out there and cross T's and dot I's, I think we'd be okay. We won the trade deadline. I smell chips facts. I'm on you. I'm with you on that, Walter. We definitely won that. We won that one, man. I can't say enough about what the New York Knicks did in this one, man. You're right. Thank you, Agent PJ Washington. I appreciate you, my brother. Yeah, they got PJ Washington as well. That was a good pickup for them too. They got strong out there in the West. They got strong as well out there. So we'll see how it goes. But I think we good. We good on our side of the ball. Let's see how it goes tonight, man. I just want the team to compete tonight. The good thing about it, we got like a 3-game lead on Philly or something like that right now in the East. So the next team closer to us is Philly. We got about like a 2 or 3 game lead on them. We pretty good right there tonight. We can kind of tread water for a couple of games till we get to the All-Star break. And once we get to the All-Star break, we'll take it from there. But I think we look pretty good, so I'm not too concerned about too much. I think we go out there tonight, play hard to see if we can win that game. And I don't know if Brunson playing tonight. Andrew, it's a game time decision thing. I think he would want to play, if he can, going up against his former team. So let's see how it goes. I think he might play up in that game. If not, then rest him. We know it's no big deal. Because I think Cleveland got a pretty tough game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They got they got a game on the schedule where it can help us out in a sense. Cleveland Cavaliers got the Nets tonight. They got the Nets tonight. Before we go any further, let me bring the sister in the building. BS Chris, what's good, Miss?
Salute, brother. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on with you?
Not much. I'm excited about these trades.
Yeah, that was a good look for the Knicks, man. I wanted this trade a couple of months ago, man, and when I see it happen, I'm like, man, this is a deep roster right here, man. He got 3-point shooters all over the building right now, man. To me, it worked out well because we got what we needed. You know what I mean? We didn't lose a lot. You know, we didn't lose no draft picks. The two that we lost was the lower echelon of the picks that we got.
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. Well, give me your overall feeling about it.
I felt good. I think we got a little older, but I think for what the Knicks are trying to do, I think because I think they're trying to win now. If not now, probably next year. So it actually does, it does put us in a different conversation right now. Because I was telling Bronx Jedi, I was like, you think about it. Most of the teams in the East right now, they're going through some problems. They're either going through injuries or they have new coaches, they have new players they got to get acclimated with. And we bringing people in that kind of know the system. You know what I'm saying? And Brogdon, and even if he don't know the system, he know how to shoot. He does.
Facts.
So I just Mitch is taking a turn. I heard that he was back practicing. He wasn't doing on one-on-one, but he was shooting. He was doing a little light running. So they kind of on the fence about what's going to go on with OG. Cortisone shot. I think they trying to put off the surgery. So, I mean, we get all our pieces together and the way this defense is playing, the way our offense is clicking. I mean, we could make some noise in the playoffs now.
I'm sure. I listen. I mean, cut you off. Sorry about that. I do think if you look at this roster, let me put up this 10-man roster right quick, and you tell me what you think. I think these cats. If you look at that starting lineup right now, let's go with Brunson, DiVincenzo, Anunoby, Randall, and iHeart. I mean, and Alex Burks coming in for him. That's a nightmare for a lot of teams to me. Alex Burks coming in for Brunson. It's almost like you take a Brunson out and still got Brunson in there from a body who can get buckets, I guess. You know what I mean?
He can definitely get his own shot, but I don't think Mitch is going to the bench. I think Mitch got his starting spot.
Right, yeah, me too. I agree. And that's even more dangerous.
So that's a dangerous thing. And then you got iHeart playing with that unit, and that's a hustle unit. That second unit is a hustle unit.
Facts.
Get it in where they could fit it in. You hear me? They
absolutely. So
I definitely say, and you throw DiVincenzo in it to change out for one of the Hart or Brogdon. Like that's still a hustle team right there. So they're gonna get it scrappy. You know, it might not look pretty, but they gonna get it done.
Yeah, and what's crazy about it, to me, you look at Brunson 40% from downtown, Burks this year 40% from downtown, Shinzo 40% from downtown, Bogdan 40% from downtown, and Anunoby from the corner 40%. I mean, you know, when Julius Randle on, he could knock him around from out there too. I think what I'm so excited about is you can't double team these dudes now. You know what I mean?
And don't forget Precious. Precious could knock down a three now.
And you know what? The only thing is tough though. My man Deuce McBride been playing some hell of a basketball. Good guy. He's 40 from downtown.
That's the only thing. Tibbs got to find him some minutes somewhere. It's gonna be hard.
You
got to find him some minutes because he been knocking them down too.
Yeah, man. Ooh. Yeah, they tough. They tough. I'm going on a limb right now. If everybody come back that I see on that screen, I got the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics in the Eastern Conference Finals.
That's exactly what I said. If we can not see Boston until the finals, we're good.
We good. And we match up well against them.
Because think about it. I just seen something the other day on Milwaukee.
Mm-hmm.
Doc was talking to them. Dame walked away from him, and Giannis walked to the locker room. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah, that was a bad move to me. They should have kept Griffin right there. But be careful what you add for. The grass ain't always green on the outside.
He had a winning. I know coaches that was 13-37 and they still had their job.
Mm-hmm.
So you 7-13, and you mean that wasn't enough for you to keep your job?
Right. Yeah, that's gonna backfire on them for sure. But you know what? And that's their problem. But like I said, we got a pretty stellar team here, man. I am super excited because I just think that You know, what we went through from a year, Chris. And don't get me wrong, we miss our young guy, we love him, but what we did was not have that problem we had against Miami last year. Cats who couldn't take the playoff pressure.
Yeah.
Every one of these cats, Jalen Brunson, DiVincenzo, been to two championships already, and Anobi don't won a ring with Toronto. Julius Randle been there, Burks been there, you know, Bogdan been there when he was with Utah. So everybody on that roster, damn near other than Achua, they've been there. They've been in them big games. So when we get to the playoffs this year, you're not going to worry about nobody going ice cold because these cats have been in there. I guess from a pressure standpoint, I would say. That's pretty good.
The Knicks put those players in opportunities for them to grow into furnace. They showed the league what they have, what skill makeup they have. Now they can go to the other teams and grow. I have a feeling Quick is going to do well in Toronto. I have a feeling Grimes is going to do great in Detroit. They don't have a team, so you got to showcase everything you want. You know, I just feel like the Knicks got rid of them, but they put them in places where they are able to grow and become better players.
Yeah, I agree with you because I'm gonna tell you, I want to see that Jaden Ivey and Grimes backcourt. That's gonna be lit. That's gonna be special right there.
And then too, I wouldn't want to see Quick or Grimes.
Right, that's gonna be special. And then you look at Scotty Barnes, RJ, and quickly them 3 20-point scores right there. They put themselves. That's why I respect this front office so much. They put these guys, even with Obi Toppin, they said, listen, we're going to give you a chance to go somewhere only for 2 second-round picks to give you a chance to play. You know what I mean? I knew I like this. When we got Jalen Brunson, I was like, ladies and gentlemen, ain't going to be no more drafted for a while. The New York Knicks about to go for this thing. The minute they signed Jalen Brunson, I was like, it's over. Forget all that drafting. And that's why they haven't drafted in the last 2 years. Because like they said, listen, we done pretty much, we got enough young talent on here already. We got Grimes, Quickly, RJ, but now Nick's about to turn this roster over because them cats was only a couple of players away. If you would have had this roster last year, we'd have knocked Miami up out of there last year. Put it like that. Yeah. We'd have knocked them up out of there. So I think that's where the front office with that. But you got to give them credit, though. They did a damn good job, man, not giving up them first-round picks. And Bogdan's contract next year at the end of the season, I think they're gonna pick up his option, that player option. Then they're gonna put him in a big deal. That's all, you know. So they go get who they want. But I like this team, though. I like where we at, man. I really do. I'm happy.
And the thing about it, you know, I was talking to Bronx Jedi. If we don't do it this year, the Knicks have pieces and money else next year.
Yes.
That's enough. So for you to be able to still have your number one picks, for you to still have $20 million on the board, I mean, it's a win-win situation for me.
Yeah,
got somebody off waivers right now that could get in and get those little hustle points that you guys was talking about. You might find somebody that's on waivers that's looking to get back in the NBA because they're gonna be hungry.
They're hungry. That's right.
And especially if it's an old Tibbs player, he know the system already.
Yeah, you got guys out there like Kyle Lowry gonna be out there. You got a lot of guys out there that's gonna be on that waiver wire. But I tell you what, I'm definitely comfortable going into the playoffs with the team we have. I really am. I mean, I
don't think we need any more guards. If anything, we need a 3 or 4.
Yep. And you know, and that's even kind of tough because like if you look at that team now, so that means you got who's out. If you look at you got Deuce McBride out. That's why I agree with you. We don't need no guard. But then Jericho Sims is out because you know he won't be in the rotation now with them guys they got there. I mean, that's just too much. So I mean, Tibbs don't even play 9 to 10. So if we go 10 deep. You know, they pretty loaded there. But like you said, there's nothing wrong with bringing them guys in. And you got Todd Gibson going to be on there just as one of them guys, a fill-in guy, Jericho Sims there. Pretty big team. Now, Knicks got bigger. They got more sharper from a scoring standpoint. Because even you look at that game we played the other night against the LA Lakers, that, you know, when they took the ball out of Brunson's hand because really was nobody like Josh Hart wasn't knocking down those shots. Now, you can't do that with no Alex Burks and Bogdan Bogdanovic. I don't care what nobody says. You cannot double team Jalen Brunson. You got BB over there and Alex Burks who can play, make and get buckets. Yeah, that's pretty interesting to see. Yeah, so I think, like I said, I like what they did, man. A lot of high IQ basketball players, and that's what you need these days in the league. Somebody who understand the game and mentally know the game. And I think it's going to play. Now we'll see. Like I said, right now it sounds good. It looks good. We got to wait till they get out there and play on the court, you know. And but I believe in what they're doing down there, man. And I think sky's the limit for the Knicks, Chris. I really do.
I love Taj, but if you ever know the game and that buzzer go off, he's looking to the bench like,
Yeah. Right. Todd, like, listen, take me out, bro. Yeah, that's
I said, Taj look a little disappointed. That sub wasn't for him. I think Achua was coming in, and I think he came in for iHeart. I think he was like, damn, like I thought that was for me.
Yep. I tell you what's interesting out there. I'm glad my agent put that in there. And even you got guys like Jacob Toppin, who I think next year will be on this team. I think the Knicks are doing it just like they did McBride. Keep sending him down to the G League.
Yeah.
Get your experience. And I think Jacob Toppin, I think he got to play tonight. He probably might play tonight with all the injuries we got. I'm dying to see him.
And he's a different player from Obi. Obi is more power. Obi reminds me of a unpolished stat.
Mm-hmm.
Bring power. They're gonna dunk. They're gonna do those things. Jacoby is more of a hustle 2-3 guard. Like he can get you that jumper. He play a little D. He slashed to the basket. So he definitely has a different game from his brother.
Yeah, and he plays much better defense than his brother do. Much better defense. Yeah. That's the only reason Obi Toppin not in New York to this day because of defense.
And that's why he's not in the starting lineup in Indiana.
Because
he's on the bench now.
Yep, because of the defense, man. And that's why they sent him up out of here. For real.
But you know what's interesting is that his brother's going to be in a slam dunk contest. So I would like to see how this is going to be, how this is going to work out because right? But they got to have some dunking skills. So we'll see. He
nice, man. I see. I mean, when he was in Kentucky, I'm like, man, this shit. When I first see him in Kentucky, I was like, man, I hope the Knicks find a way to get that young man because you know what he played. He plays with a lot of passion and energy. He get that rebel yell on. He played with a lot of energy and passion. I mean, it don't look like it, but if you watch it, he like roaring, hollering, like, oh, he got that it in him. You know what I mean? That's what Obi didn't have. Obi didn't have the dog in him. I should say the only thing stopping Obi Toppin, he don't got the dog in him, and he don't play defense. Because when you jump like Obi do, you could have been averaging 3 blocks a game easy, just by how you jump. You know what I mean? He just had that defense. Yeah, he had that defense mindset, and I think that's what hurt him in New York. So
Obi was in his own way. Obi was in his own way, and I think if he was kind of teachable and kind of listened to Tip or whatever, he probably would have a different thing. But he wanted to play, and it was hype. I'm in the NBA. This is my town. My dad person. I'm known all these leagues out here in New York City for dunking and doing all of this. And I know how to play, but it's a different game. And I tell people it's a different game when you go from high school to college.
Facts.
Totally different game when you go to college to NBA. That's why a lot of people are not in the NBA and a lot of people don't make college because they have to learn how to tweak their game in order to fit in those systems and to be able to score. So you thinking that you the number one player, street ball player, but then you get in the NBA, it doesn't equate. Just look at Skip to Malou. Look at those guys that was and1 players and came into the league and look how they were not able to fit into those systems.
Facts. Different animal in the NBA. Different animal, different structure, more organized. You can straight street ball all you want to, but if you don't know how to read what the coach is giving you, it's a different animal. But I tell you what, man, not to get off the subject, but I do think that these guys are definitely going to be in the top 3 in the East.
Of course, we there.
We there, man. This was really a truly good thing to see Leon Rosen put this thing together. And I mean, they did it methodically. They did it real low key, real bad boys move with silence. We not saying nothing. They let everybody speculate. I did not for 1 minute think we was trading for Anunoby that day. I had an idea we can get Alex Burks and Bodan. I didn't know it was going to happen, but that's who I wanted, and that's what made me feel good because them the 2 guys I literally wanted. I told the guys on the chat and everything a couple of months ago. I was like, listen, we just need them 2 boys right there. And when I heard that we got the 2 men out there, I was like, oh my good, you talking about something crazy. They fit what we have here. We got a defensive-minded ball club. So we need a little bit more kicking the offense and a bench. The Knicks went and got what they needed. They went and got somebody on the bench who can come in and keep the scoring going. Because I do think that with Josh Hart there, Alex Burks, whether it's Hartenstein, you got some defenders playing with these guys. So you got some defenders out there in the second unit, along with knockdown shooters and hustle players, like you said. And so I'm really happy with that. I think it's a well balanced roster. I think this roster is supremely balanced. They well balanced. I don't really got no trepidation about what they got there. Well, we just got to hope that they put it together and get some wins. And I think I'm gonna be good.
And who would think we lose 2 of our starters, we go on a 14-2 run?
And that's crazy. That's what made me think this is dangerous, man.
Teams lose, they go on a losing streak.
Mm-hmm.
But we have not lost anything. Like, if anything, we added on and was able to keep the momentum going. And it's crazy that you would tell me we lose Mitch and Randall.
Right.
We losing what, 30 rebounds, 40 rebounds? We losing probably what, about 30, 40 points?
Mm-hmm.
And we make it up by a collective group.
About a collective group.
We don't get his 40, but then you got Josh getting his, you got Dante getting his, you got all these people contributing to make up for those lose. So who would say that? Think of any other team who would lose 2 of their starters and go on a 4-2 run.
They might as well say 3 with Mitchell Robinson.
There you go. So
Mitchell Robinson, Randall, and Anunoby. Yeah, you know what's crazy to me, because like you said, a lot of teams couldn't survive this, but that's the reason I always had, Chris I first came up with that New York City gritty committee, because that's what they do, this shit by committee, and they just gritty. I'm impressed with the choice, man. Like, what? Oh my goodness, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm happy though.
Believe in that. They believe in that next man up.
They do. They really do. And Tibbs will tell you, right, even when Brussels was down, you're like, next man up, because it's about the system.
They show up. Because let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys remember when we drafted Deuce. I said Deuce is gonna find a way to be our point guard. He's gonna be the backup, and he's gonna be the starting point. But I see something in him that, and sure enough, as he started to develop, people started to see it. I said, I told you this boy was good. I watched him in college, and I'm like, he a little different. I just hope that he doesn't get caught up in a situation where they trade him out, which might be a good thing for him, because like the rest of them, he probably needs to develop. But I see the Knicks holding on to him and giving him about two more years with us, and then probably he's gonna go somewhere and be a starting guard.
Yeah, that's interesting to me. I was like, listen, I thought that him and Alex Burke should maintain the 1 and 2. They combo. Alex Burke can go to, because Alex Burke really is a shooting guard. He's not a point guard. He's literally a shooting guard. So, but he can, because he can handle the point guard duties. Now you could put, if you want to put him at the 1, and you could put Deuce and Bride in grind spot, because that's what he do with grind, do 3 and D, and he's doing it better in grind because he's more consistent with it. Deuce and Bride is killing it, doing the damn thing, man. I'm like, yo, and I was like, I was telling Shop Howard, I hope Deuce and Bride not getting that Frank syndrome. he need to drive the ball more. This year, he taking it to the paint, playmaking, that little mid-range jump shot around the key. Oh man, the Knicks is deep. They deep. They just a deep team right now. So I'm happy.
That he was like, listen, I can play point. And that's when Tibbs transitioned into that point position. But I definitely like what we see, what we have. I want to see what's going to happen today. I would sit Brunson. I would sit Brunson. Brunson got to run around and chase Kyrie all night. Nah, let him sit down with that ankle. I would let him sit down.
Sit down, yep. But knowing him, he like, I'm going against my former team. You know, Taylor Brunson.
No, but I'd rather you sit and rest your ankle and prepare for the rest of the games, and to come in and Kyrie do some little something and you read your ankle.
And for sure, he'd be out longer than Randall them.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's hope we don't get to that, man. We really want to see it get to that. But it's gonna be interesting to see tonight, man. I'm really hoping the Cats just go out there and play hard. And the good thing about it, with all these injuries, now you get to see Alex Burks and Bogdan and Deuce McBride. I want to see Jacob Toppin. Like I said, I love what Pressure the True is doing. I mean, they got some solid ball players down there, man. Pretty tough team. They're gonna be a pretty tough team, and it's gonna be a tough out in the East. You just don't walk in, man. You ain't gonna walk up on Knicks and think this is an old laugh out loud Knicks. That ain't even happening. These cats is legit. I mean, Mitchell Robinson. I can imagine if Mitchell Robinson when it got hurt, and imagine if Randall when it got hurt. But Randall just got hurt, Anunoby, whatever. It might be better than they are now. They might be already in the second spot already. To be honest with you.
I know I asked you about Dante being 6 man, but what about Josh?
Yeah, Josh play hard, man. His skill set is what we need. He is Swift Army knife, but you're right. He in that line. He's starting to play better too. But damn, Shinzo killing this in the last 6 games, 20-something game. That knocking that shit up. It makes him bad when you play against him. You don't know that he got them skills. Like a lot of teams, when Dante play against a lot of teams, they might think he just said, "Oh, he one of them little shooting guys who like to shoot threes." That boy go to the hole, dunk it on you, play good stellar defense. They did, but Josh Hart playing good ball though, man. I'm glad to see him finally come around. Like, he had me worried about that $18 million for a while. I'm like, Josh Hart, you got the stuff. Like, yo, the $18 million, bro. And had me wild for a minute, Chris. I was like, but you know what? It take time, man. You know, and you got to kind of everybody just don't come out the gate firing. You know, you got to get in the rhythm. But that's why they made the trade, though. They need to free up minutes. They said, well, we can get quickly and RJ out of here. That way we'll free up more minutes for these guys. And I think it worked out well. You know, what I mean, obviously Anunoby was going to take RJ's minutes, but see, my man Josh Hart got Quickly's minutes. So it worked it out where he can get more minutes. And Grimes got more minutes in the second unit. He was, you know, and I think it worked out well. I think the trade worked out well for everybody. All around, I think it worked out for everybody. So I can't be more happy, man. We suffer a Knicks fan for a while, but but since Tiz came on, first year they got to the playoffs, the year after that, or 2 years later, they got to the second round. Now they're about to go to another level, and after that, they go to another one. And that's what different levels to it. And they doing this piece, and they got a solid roster. This roster is deep, man. I can't even front. This is deep. This is one of the best rosters I've seen since Carmelo Anthony. To be honest with you, and J.R. Smith, guys.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it tonight. I'm looking forward to the night. I had to come on early tonight because my wife going to a concert. I had to, say I had to get in early, but I want to get in on this, man, because I've been giddy all day. I've been giddy all day, man. But I'm going to try to get back tonight and get into this thing for sure.
We finally got rid of Evans, so.
yeah, man. You know what? He's been a trooper, man, but the Knicks like, nah, we're not going to play you. Last thing we need to do is for you to break your ankle, then we can't get rid of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did the right thing around this thing, man. And so I'm excited about it. But tonight I think we go out there tonight, man. We can just go out there and play a game aggressive tonight. And like I said, I did put up in there earlier from what I see with the way the team playing tonight. They do have, for the lineups wise, projected starters. They do have. I'm gonna get out of here in a minute, but they got Brunson playing tonight. They got him in the starting lineup anyway. I don't mean he's gonna play. They got a game time decision, but they roll out there with Josh Hart, Brunson, DiVincenzo, Achua, Hartenstein. That's going to try to be the team they roll out there tonight. And if Jalen Brunson don't play, then they're probably going to throw Alex Burks. Alex Burks or Deuce McBride in there tonight. So you might get Alex Burks or Deuce McBride starting tonight at the one. I'm good with that because I think Alex Burks can get buckets. You know, he ain't Jalen Brunson, but the dude can get buckets. So at least we won't lose too much in the scoring. In the last couple of games, Alex Burks was scoring like 20 something a game. So
yeah, I mean he can score now. He was put some numbers up.
Yeah. This ain't Alex Burks when he had to play defense with Alfred Payton and them. He had to be the point guard too. We don't have that issue right now. So I just think this team will go much further than we did the last couple of years. Because I mean, just to be able to have a guy come behind Jalen Brunson like Deuce McBride or Alex Burks, whereas you don't lose too much. You know what I mean? You got a guy who literally can get some buckets. And I'm really happy with that. So I just wanted to get on early, man, to really get into this thing. I'm glad you got on because Sharp Halbert having some internet.
I'm sure that something was going on with him. So I said, let me on and talk to you.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Real talk. You know, this door is always open, sister, man. Real talk, man. But I know, OG. Don't worry about it. You good. Make sure you got the right internet, man. Don't be getting no files and all that. I had to throw out, which I know I pick with them.
I'm still my chicken wings now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, listen, we're going to get up out of here, man, because I got to get on this trip. Sister, I appreciate you coming in. Real talk. Shout out, I'll see you later on tonight. Go ahead.
Anytime, my brother, I got you. Just let me know.
Yeah, real talk. To the chat, everybody in the chat, thank y'all for coming in, man. We're going to get up out of here. Let's go tonight. New York Knicks and Dallas Mavericks at the world's most famous arena at 7:30. Let's see if we can go ahead. We owe them one. So let's hope we can go out there and win this game tonight. Cleveland Cavaliers play the Brooklyn Nets in Brooklyn tonight. Let's hope they can take an L. And if they take an L, we win. We both be tied for second. So it should be interesting tonight. Let's see if we can get it tonight. But Chris, I see you, my sister. Peace to the chat, everybody. Peace.
Knicks fans, yo, we coming hard.
We out. outside in the city that never sleep, so whenever the Knicks compete, they go hard like the blood in the garden. The partner in the which is squad that makes me all talk. We going hard like construction, walking in the streets of New York. We outside on that Friday night Knicks shit, cause we dripping and Nick drip, cause you know this is about the realest they get. It's the brand. You understand how we do, my man. There's no propaganda. No, we stand on business for the Knicks fans. Me and S making it happen in the streets of Manhattan. We peeping the action right before the Knicks in the heat. Getting cracked. It's game time. We up with the world most famous arena. It's about to lock your team up. After we serve it just like a subpoena. You know the demeanor Knicks fans feeling real giddy and litty. Cause the New York City gritty committee to beat the city by 50. But about to get Knicks and Sabino, my water and 4 lanes light. With a smart water and ice to play the order with my smart device. And the city so light, they ain't the tripe. We get a poppin' in the apparatus. The whole metropolitan stop it on their Apple Watch. It's Nicksville Talk the team streaming on YouTube.com. But you do the good moves, we spot on, drop it wrong. When the cop, we got a spot, so dropping that hot shit. The content that we have written up in your head. As I'm saying, you know, it's us still in the garden, it's about to get in their bag. It looks like a cat to fly back to the triangle jet lag.
Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here. Knicks Real Talk right here. I'm representing with my peoples right here.